Okay, welcome to the Double O Podcast, episode 37. I'm your host, Pennywise TV.
And I am your co-host, Skills, Unknown Skills.
And we have a few animes that we're going to visit from this winter. First is Hell's Paradise, episodes 1 and 2. Fate Strange Fate, episode 1. And then JJK. Did you watch any of JJK?
Yes, I have.
You watched the episode that came out today?
I didn't watch the one that just came out today, but I've already,
You already know what happens.
yeah.
Highly anticipated, right? Would you say?
Exactly. I was actually waiting for it, and I did not know it came out today. When you sent that the other day, I read it. I was like, huh? It's not out yet. And then, you know,
I did say 3 and 4, huh? Episode 3 and 4.
Yeah. So when you said that, I was a little confused, but I was like, maybe it'll come out before we do it, and then you just let me know that it's out now. So I'm like, dang, okay.
I had already planned on watching JJK this morning. I actually just got done with that episode 4 half an hour ago.
Man,
I'll let you know if it met my expectations. The way people was hyping this episode up is insane. The shit what people saying is insane.
I mean, I saw. We're talking about it right now, right?
We'll get to it later.
Okay.
And then we also have versus battles. I had some characters from Fate's Strange Fake, but I don't know exactly where that episode 1 ended. So we'll get to that when we get to that segment. So here's Paradise. I actually watched the real season 2. We talked about Hell's Paradise for like 10 minutes, and I was confused because I didn't actually start season 2. I watched episode 13 of season 1, but I finally watched the last 2 episodes. And not really much happened. At the beginning, the samurai dudes, they came back to the island. They were the first people ever to come back from the island. I think like 60 people died before that. The dude with red hair, I believe so. The dude with red hair.
You meant before they were sending more people?
That's what I thought I read. That 60 people died before them.
Okay.
Even though this island's been around for like 1,000 years, at least 1,000 years. But they should be coming back to the island, even though they don't want to come back to the island. They're scared. There's monsters, but they're gonna come back to the island in a few days. This whole season, the whole first season, only took place in like 3 days. So we're on like the 4th day right now in season 2. Gabimaru fought the dude with yellow hair. I don't know his name, but he seems to be a human that turned into a monster or something. He doesn't seem like he's on the monster side.
He ate them.
He ate them? Yeah.
He was eating everything he fought, and then I think he drank some of this. I'd have to go back to that episode, but that's the episode that I needed to remember, that I needed to rewatch to find out why. But I do know he was eating everything, which eventually gave him that ability. So he ate something that helped him gain that ability.
Yeah, he keeps regenerating. He and Gabimaru was kind of losing it because Gabi was going all out because he couldn't remember that he had a wife during that fight. And then that dude, he went all out and he kind of forgot that he had a brother. So they was both going kind of crazy because of the Tao. Tao was making them lose their minds. And Gabimaru was willing to sacrifice himself because he thought that he had nothing to live for until my girl Sagiri came through with the healing because their Taos are compatible. So she was able to heal Gabimaru and finally get his memory back.
How did you like it though? How did you like seeing Gabimaru lose himself and go back to his old ninja ways, where he cared about nothing, and his only job was to make sure the mission got complete, whether he survived or not.
I didn't feel anything because I knew Gabimaru wasn't gonna die at that moment, and at some point he has to get his memories back. He got his memory back now. But for me, the more interesting thing is the relationship between Gabimaru and Saguri, because at first she was like, "I'm your executioner, I'm not your ally." Now she's saying, "Oh, you're my ally." Now she's saying, "Oh, that's not quite right, but I can't really explain it, but we have this deep connection going on that goes beyond just words."
Because they fought together, they survived together. She's actually seeing who Gabimaru is. She doesn't see him as a criminal anymore. He hasn't shown any feats, any evil intentions, any evil ways of being any type of sort of evil. She actually knows why he was set to be executed. That's the reason why she chose him to be his guardian, because he didn't have a legit, real evil thing.
And everyone wants to go home except for Gabimaru. He has to get the elixir back.
Well, not everyone.
Who wants to stay?
Sagiri. She wants to do whatever Gabimaru wants to do.
Well, yeah. She herself, her only goal was to get back to Gabimaru. She had no goal beyond that.
Which is crazy. And even though the other lady told her, "What are you going to do when Gabimaru gets to his wife?" And she's like, "We'll find out when we get there."
Yeah, I think after watching these 2 episodes, the wife 100% exists. There might still be a little bit of foul play there, but the wife 100% exists.
It's crazy because the show wants us to have foul play, because now I want Gabimaru to be with this girl, the samurai.
That's never gonna happen. They said it wasn't romantic.
Yeah, that her getting on top of him and riding his towel.
But what about the wife? The wife would have to be dead. He's not gonna divorce his wife.
Dead and or never cared for him at all. Was just there to control him.
So like you were saying that one time, she's actually a bitch, and she never really loved him at all.
No, she's just a well-trained ninja, and she's done her mission complete. I mean, she was the shogunate, not the shogunate. She was I don't even know what to label the ninjas as. So let's just say Kage. She was the Kage's daughter.
I know what you're saying.
She couldn't get any say to keep Gabimaru from going to jail.
The chief of the ninja.
Yeah.
Anbu Black Ops.
But anyway, she has some type of importance, even though he said the ninja code was no emotion, no anything, let everything go, don't care about nothing. The only thing that we care about is the mission. She was raised in that ninja village. Are you telling me she's the only ninja that had feelings and cared about Gabimaru? Especially growing underneath the chief, who was the one who pitted in everyone's brain that nothing matters but the mission? You telling me his daughter is the only kind soul there? I don't think so. I think he beat it into her too. And he used her to train one of the ruthless, most dangerous ninjas in his village. And once he realized that he couldn't control that ninja, he's like, hey, he's gotta go.
Maybe. That's we won't know until they get back to the island.
It was just gonna be more crazy, because what if when they get back, she is honing another ninja?
Gabimaru will have to kill him. There should be another fight coming up. The dude with the yellow hair, and it looked like one of the Tensen pulled out. It's like, who are
Yeah.
you?
He's surprised. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I don't know who's gonna win that fight.
I think the dude with yellow is gonna have to master his Tao. He already got a little bit of practice on the demons that was down there with him, that was surrounding him. I
Yeah,
think he's
but
gonna
he
have
doesn't.
to. I think he's gonna have to master that form when he was
But
fighting
he doesn't have the
Gabimaru.
fighting. He doesn't have the fighting skills. Gabby Maru like tore his ass up, and Gabby Maru had no, didn't even have Tao. If if dude wasn't immortal, he would have lost immediately to Gabby Maru, and then like dog walked by Gabby Maru. Gabby Maru was beating his ass for the better part of most of the fight until bro just kept regenerating. So imagine one of the Tension who's been there for what thousands of years. You think he's just going to they're gonna be able to go toe to toe for a little bit until he gives him time to learn his style? I
He's
feel like he's
gonna
gonna dog walk him.
he's gonna need that form with all the tentacles just to stand a chance.
I'm hoping he dog walks him to the point where this guy understands that he can't fight him and he can't win alone, and then he goes back to join everyone else. That's what I'm hoping happens.
If he loses, he only has two options.
To run.
He dies, or he gets captured.
You don't think he's gonna be able to run? You don't think he's fast enough?
Nah. Then I gotta let him get away.
I predict that
He's
he
not
will lose that
dead.
fight. I'll let you know that now. I predict that he will lose that fight. There's no way he's about to beat attention, and then to progress the plot, because his brother's definitely not gonna be evil. His brother's gonna join. His brother's already joined the other group. He's going to win the fight beside his brother.
He's not part of the group.
He's not a part of the group, but they're talking to him, and I'm pretty. His brother is weak, and not only is he weak, he's weak-minded.
He's not
I'm
weak.
pretty sure he'll. I'm pretty sure he'll change his principles. I mean, after losing to a one-armed criminal, I mean,
He's different though.
he's
He's different. He's a quick learner.
one-armed.
At least give him
One-
that.
I'm not giving him nothing, bro. Bro beat his ass with one arm, and not let me say there aren't some powerful people out there with one arm, but he didn't stand a chance. he didn't. He didn't stand a chance.
Give him another year.
Another year. They're barely surviving 3 days on that island.
They improve rapidly though. They improve as the fight goes on, which is insane.
My favorite character is still the blind samurai.
Mine's Sagiri.
Sagro.
But I don't have too much to share else about Hell's Paradise.
What do you feel about the ranks? About the number 2 and the number 3, third, the second and third strongest samurai coming to the village?
Isn't
Island.
isn't rank 2 better than rank 3?
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't know the short dude was like that. When they revealed his rank, he was rank number 2. He's higher than the dude that has red hair. And I thought he was the best.
I also thought he was the best.
And then there was that other dude they showed. I can't remember, but I think he was rank 1.
No. They haven't showed rank 1 yet.
I thought there was some one other guy, but I forgot if they even showed his rank or not.
They showed 2 ranks, and I'll have to dive deep so I can try to remember it. But the third rank is the one that killed the monster that was preventing people from leaving the island.
They said
One of the monsters.
They said the 4 strongest in that unit is coming to the island in a few days.
Did you also hear that there will be some ninjas coming as well?
Aren't Oh, I guess those aren't the guys. I guess that's who I was talking about. The 4 strongest ninjas or the 4 strongest Asaman warriors?
It might be ninjas, but I'll have to look back into it. But I do know the samurai and the ninjas will be going.
Yeah, I think they said the 4 strongest ninjas.
And I think they're gonna try to kill Gabby Maru.
Yeah, I think they hinted at that, or maybe
Yeah.
said that or something like that. I think they're gonna try to. They're not gonna succeed, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I think one survives, and then they join their cause to try to escape the island.
Do you? So you don't remember the fat ninja? I mean, the fat samurai who died. You don't, do you?
What about them?
How'd you feel about him when we found out that well, when the second team found out that he actually passed?
He died for the noble cause. He was part of the reason why they was able to kill that monster last season. I don't care about him personally, but
Okay.
want to move on to Fate, Strange Fate.
Yeah.
Have you seen the other installments?
Yeah, I've seen everything.
You seen all the Unlimited Blade Works?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've seen like 6 different versions or 6 different fate stays.
Okay, this one they said that it was the 5th Holy Grail World War. That's what the description said.
I think that what they were hinting at in this first episode was that this is a fake Holy Grail War. Like it's
Hence the
created,
name.
yeah. I think that it was created not artificially. It's artificially man-made. I feel like someone set off a certain events that created this Holy Grail War. So it wasn't an original Holy Grail War, which is why they say fake. That's what I was getting at throughout the episode I was watching.
They did say that they were trying to study the system and copy it or use it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
How did you feel about the United States getting in on this?
It's taken place in the United States. Has it ever taken place in the United States before?
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, I think they did say it was the first time in the United States. But shout out to this anime period, because do you like this better? Like this or Sentenced to Be a Hero? Better. Which do you like more?
I don't have a favorite yet.
I think this is clearly about Sentenced to Be a Hero. Especially the second episode. Second episode, there was boxing. That's all I'm going to say. But you know that. They box in every Fate stay. Or Fate.
Yeah. How are you liking the I forgot his name, but dang, that's crazy. We've been watching so many animes that we can't remember. Well, I'll say I can't remember everyone's name. I normally do, but
I only
the
know
guy with the golden hair who can control unlimited amount of swords.
How do you not remember him? This is your 5th installment that you've seen. 6.
Isn't
he the same in everyone?
Yep, same name. It's because I'm telling you, there's so many anime that I've been watching, and I've been doing so much over the last couple weeks. So much.
His name was Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Gilgamesh. How do you like how he was presented in the beginning? Still the same arrogant. He himself is the king. Everyone's below him. Even the people who summon him are below him.
I don't know too much about the lore. I do recognize some of the characters. I recognize Gilgamesh. I was like, oh shit, that's Gilgamesh. He's cool. He's arrogant as ever. Would you say he's top 10, top 5 most egoistic?
Probably somewhere in there. I say top 10.
Yes.
I do believe people with the biggest egos will not allow themselves to be servants. But when you know it's like he knows his place, which is why I would say I'll put him in the top 10. A lot of ego people egotistical people don't know their place. He knows his place as being a servant. Of course, he still looks down on people who summon him, but it's like at the end of the day, I know I have to serve somebody, so I'll allow you to. I'll allow you to let me serve you or some shit like that.
So in these holy grails, only one master can win, right?
Yeah,
Everyone else has to die.
yeah,
That's dark.
it is. It's actually crazy. The grail fills with blood per each death, and after the last death, the winner grabs it.
What's the point of the Holy Grail War? It's just the cycle's always going to continue.
So far, from what I saw, the cycle continues, and whoever gains the Holy Grail gets everything they've ever wanted.
What was one of the wishes that they did?
I couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
I can tell you some of my favorite fights, and I can also tell you that I can't wait to see. I feel like he's that main character, the little kid. I feel like he's the main character. I can't wait to see his servant fight.
What little kid?
What'd you say?
What little kid?
The little kid in the beginning. You know, his servant is Jack the Ripper.
I didn't see any kid.
You don't remember the guy in the school? His servant is Berserker. Not like little kid, like teenager maybe. Maybe just turned 18, 19, maybe in that area.
Yeah, I don't no idea. I didn't see any kid. You're not talking about the blonde girl.
No, I'm about to show you a picture, but you do know. So far, I've seen 3 different Berserkers. I love the Berserkers for Fate Stay. Do you have a
Don't show me the
favorite
picture.
class?
Don't show me the picture, because I don't know what you're talking about. Only the only heroes that I've seen and I can recognize that I can name was Caster, who was sitting in a chair. I don't know if you've seen him yet. Saber, who we seen at towards the end, and then Assassin, the girl that's moving real quick.
They brought Saber here. Crazy.
It was at the end of the episode. Did they not say his name?
I'm probably like missing 4 or 5 minutes of the last episode, but you're telling me you did not see the Berserker? The Berserker was shown in the first like 12 to 15 minutes, and actually, we didn't even get to see who the real Berserker is. I feel like I shouldn't.
They did not show the Berserker. Don't tell me, because they did not show the Berserker.
At least let me show you the character who got the Berserker.
Nah.
What are we watching, man? I feel
What's the character? Just go ahead and show me. Just go ahead and show me the character, and I definitely have never seen him. Berserker. I've definitely seen the first episode for sure, and the second. I know I'm about to get spoiled.
All right.
Never seen that guy before in my entire life. What? He was in the first episode?
Yeah, so let me make sure we're watching the same Fate Stay Fake.
We're watching Fate Strange Fake, right?
Yeah, Fate Strange Fake.
You're watching that?
I'm watching the episode SP.
That's why. I didn't watch SP. I watched
the first episode?
I watched episode 1.
Okay,
and
you didn't watch
2.
episode 0.
Nah, because I heard it wasn't necessary. So,
I mean, you didn't get to see the Berserker, so I feel like it's necessary. That's why you didn't.
I'm a casual, so
that's why you didn't watch That's why you didn't know about the hour long. Okay.
Nah. It didn't look necessary. I mean, I don't know for sure. I asked ChatGPT just in case, but it didn't. It said it wasn't super necessary.
I've seen so far the caster. Assassin. I've seen Berserker. I've seen Gilgamesh. I've seen a couple ones that you haven't seen yet. Did
I'm
your caster or assassin was able to use arms like invisible, almost like Subaru's invisible arms, but they were seeable? They were like you can see them.
didn't say anything like that.
Dude, it's man. This I guess I'm really hyped because when I
So that's the only episode you saw was SP.
yeah yeah
Okay, so we're completely disconnected. Um, you haven't seen anything that I've seen. I haven't seen anything that you've seen.
I'm surprised you
Um,
didn't watch that. Not because it's like episode zero, because I didn't even know of it as episode zero. I just seen it as the first episode.
okay.
But to be honest, I feel like it is a bit necessary for you to watch it because it explains why it's a fake Holy Grail war, why it's happening in the United States, the whys.
Okay.
That's why when I was telling you, you were like didn't seem like you knew what I was talking about.
I didn't because it wasn't in episode one. So should I watch it?
So far, yeah, I feel like you should watch it. I feel like you've already gotten to the fight. Well, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm a
Go ahead and watch
casual.
it.
I'm
Go
not
ahead and watch it. If you
invested
want
in
to
it.
know,
I'm not
if you're not
invested in the
invested,
series. I don't really care that much either.
if you're not really invested to find out why what's happening, then I wouldn't watch it.
But I do want to know what's happening.
It's more of a why it is happening. You're watching from episode one, starting there. It just starts off for how you've seen it, but episode zero gives you the groundwork. It lets you know who summons Gilgamesh, what he does, who summons the first assassin, who summons Berserker. It gives you a reading into who these people are, what's going on, why this is a fake Holy Grail war, and wow.
I hate episode zeros. Alright, we'll come back to this. We'll revisit it. I'll watch the SP so I can get some more background information. Especially me, I need that background info because I've only seen like a couple of series. So you want to go on to JJK?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw episode 3 and 4. First of all, episode 3, the Colon Games. It was basically a whole explanation of the Colon Games. Definitely really confusing for me to follow because they have like 8 different rules. And there's just throwing so many terms out as well. So from what I surmised, 2 of the sorcerers are going to protect that white looking thing, which I think is connected basically to everyone in Japan, right?
You're talking about, I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
The white looking monster in that white room.
Yeah, he is important.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna have to look back at the Colon Games. I believe it starts in 10 days, so I don't think it has started yet.
It actually will start probably episode 5 or 6. Most likely episode 5 because it happens right after. Well, yeah,
Tread
I'm gonna say
lightly.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna say it's most likely gonna happen at the end of episode 5 or in the beginning of somewhere in episode 6, guaranteed.
So yeah, episode 3 was just mainly an explanation. I'm gonna have to go back and see the rules again, look it over it again. Episode 4 was the episode that everyone was hyping up. It was the Maki episode.
Yes.
People,
Wait. Before we get into that, let's get back into the Colon game. To tell you about that, I feel like that episode was pretty detailed Only maybe because I've read the manga on that part about the culling games and their rules, and I got to watch. But if you actually don't, since I've seen it, I didn't have to watch the episode. I could just read exactly what they said, and when they talk to you about it, it's pretty detailed and what the rules are. If you want me to be straightforward with you,
I'm not super
as a
confused on the rules. I get the gist of it.
okay, I was about to say, well, this is for the rest of you guys. If you guys are a little confused or a little, you want to watch the anime and not keep having to try to read the rules of the game, just go to Google or Chat GPT and just have them explain the calling games. Pretty simple. You can have them explain it. You read it real quick and then watch the episode. Everything's gonna click in.
So instead of explaining it, you told them to Google it or ChatGPT.
That's for the people who can't read the subtitles.
Hey, those
Quick as it
subtitles
is.
was going really fast. It's impossible. It was impossible to read all of it in like a split second. So you really might have to pause on a lot of the explanation. But they probably already seen that episode. So the Maki glow up, I was not expecting at all. I didn't know this was a Maki episode. People was saying top 5 episode of all time. People threw that around. They said that anime onlys weren't ready. They were right. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this. This is might be the best episode of JJK so far. Besides that Sukuna, what would you say that was the best episode of JJK before season 3? Out of season 1 and season 2, what's the best episode of JJK? The Sukuna versus that monster?
It's between Toji versus Dagon, Sukuna versus Mahuraga, and Gojo versus whatever his name is.
Jogo?
Jogo. Or Toji. Those two fights are interchangeable for me. I truly enjoyed it.
Toji versus who? The sorceress?
No, Toji versus Gojo. To be honest, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm probably gonna stick with Toji's fight with Dagon and then leading to Toji versus his son. That really showcased how powerful Toji was. It was actually insane that he could stump the concrete ground and flick it with his fingers, and the rocks move faster than bullets. Do you remember him fighting his son in season 2? Toji versus his son?
Yeah, before that they were in the ocean domain.
Yeah, Toji versus Dagon, where he immediately shitted, where the sorcerers there were struggling, like hard struggling Dagon, and he went there, didn't have cursed energy, so he couldn't walk on water.
Yeah, I could see that as one of the best episodes. That or the Sukuna versus that one
Maharaga.
monster, Mahao, whatever.
But I will say, between those moments, I think my favorite moment is when I don't know. There's too many favorite moments, but I will say one of the best moments was when Sukuna landed in front of Panda, his sensei, and the other people trying to kill them. And he said, "No one move within a certain amount of 100 meters of him, or they die." And everyone was so afraid of him that they didn't want to move. I thought that was one of the best moments in season 2.
That was a cool little moment. The Mikey episode surpasses all of that for sure. For sure. It's gonna be a treat for you to watch. I don't really have I didn't really expect Maki to like body the Zenitsu clan. She pretty much bodied the entire clan. Right?
Dangerously, yeah.
The top 3 strongest members, the brothers. I thought she didn't even get scathed by that 100 fist punch attack. The dude that had his shirt off.
Yeah, she didn't. It didn't fade. She's. Would you say after you've seen that fight that she's on par or stronger than Toji?
She might give Toji some trouble. I'd give it
So
to
you
her.
think she can beat Toji?
I think so. I think
Oh,
so, man. She was. I figured out why she was counting. I was like, why was she counting? One the one dude who can move in frames or something.
yeah.
She was counting. I was like, why is she counting? And then she figured it out, and she's able to see him now with her new body or whatever, and gave him that one hitter quitter. I thought he was dead, but he actually managed to survive that barely. I like everything that panned out, everything that happened. I'm assuming she's gonna join the games now. Don't tell me, but I'm assuming she is. But I'm looking forward to the next episodes of JJK. It lived up to my expectation because this was the most hyped up episode in years for anime.
We got a lot more hype to come. A lot more hype to come.
And definitely JJK. Like, this is the standard of anime that is required for me to be an anime contender. Actually, this is doing too much. Um, but I've said it before, JJK I think is the king of anime right now. There's no anime on the planet that is touching JJK right now.
Not even Demon Slayer?
Not even close. Demon Slayer is mid. High mid. High mid. I don't think I have anything else to say about JJK.
Other than I know that fight's gonna be great. Um, did you get any emotions out of the sister talk?
I definitely, watching it during the time, yeah, I felt for that more than
Hey.
I felt for that more than Noboru.
Okay,
I actually
okay.
said that during my reaction. You know the girl I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt for her more than that. Way more.
Let's go back a little bit. So you know how Itadori was brought up now, right?
How he was brought up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like
Shouter?
you know why Chozo calls him brother.
Uh, kinda. That's a little confusing. They're brothers
I,
by cursed energy or something.
would you like me to explain it?
Sure.
All right. They slowly filtered in through Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 and 2, but the reason Chozo is brothers with Yuji is because of what's his name? I forgot his name. I forgot the character's name who trapped Gojo in the prison
Wait,
realm.
do they share parents at all?
Yes. Let me get you his name because I forgot his Kenjaku. Kenjaku, who's taken over Geto's body.
Oh,
You
and
know,
that's Itatori's dad.
that's Itadori's parents. So, Kenjaku is just a cursed brain that controls bodies. It showed you in season 2 in the beginning where what's his name? What's his name? Itadori's grandpa said, "I'm sorry that your wife couldn't have kids, that your wife's gone." And then you saw Itadori's dad says, "Don't talk like that in front of the child." And then when we saw Itadori's mom, she had the curse mark on her head. That was Kenjaku. Kenjaku took,
Oh, okay. So she took over Itadori's mom's body.
yeah, over her dead body and then procreated with him to create Itadori. Itadori was made to be a vessel for Sukuna. That's why he's able to contain him.
So the dad knew that, or he thought it was the
The
mom.
dad kind of knew something was up, but the dad was so much in love that he saw past all the flaws. He's like she. He said he didn't care that she's back. He doesn't want to know how she came back. He's just glad that she is back. The grandpa
Oh,
was the only one who knew.
so I get it now. So the thing that's taking over bodies, he took over a different body that birthed the other guy, the brother.
Yeah, back 1,000 years ago, Kenjaku took over a body, someone from the Blood Clan, and gave birth to Chozo and his brothers.
So the parent that they share is Kenjaku or whatever his name.
Yeah,
Okay, I get it now.
that's the reason why when Kenjaku was fighting Itadori, he could sense his brother in his blood. That's why he was so shaken. And to be honest, he would have bodied
Itadori.
Itadori. Yeah, he froze a lot of times because he could sense something was off.
Hmm.
I had to rewatch the fight because I was wondering. But yeah,
I have nothing else to say.
all right. The last thing I would say is when Chozo fought one of the Zenin clan, how did you feel about that fight? Where he was bodying Chozo while, doing his hair, makeup. I mean, not makeup, but, playing with his hair while punching the guy simultaneously. How did you feel about that part?
Oh, that was cool. That was one of the cold parts that I seen from the movie.
That's good. That's good.
It sucks that he died because he was a really cool character. Don't say anything.
No, I was trying to figure out who you said died.
Oh, the dude with the blonde hair, dirty
Oh,
brown hair, the guy that can move in 24 frames.
oh, he died to Maki?
To Maki's mom,
Maki's mom? Okay, okay. Ooh,
stabbed him in the back when he
I
was crawling.
I cannot wait to watch this episode.
Yeah, it's the best episode I think of JJK.
Would you move? Oh no, you wouldn't move it up. Would you move JJK up into the top 10 of all time? Not your favorite, but of all time.
I mean, my top 10 doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't consist of my favorites, but yeah. Let's see. JJK, definitely.
Okay, good, good.
It's getting up there. I might have to redo some of it. Dr. Stone is too high. And that's even still, that's tough. Two completely different animes.
Okay, okay. All right.
So versus battles.
Yeah.
Mine. Well, you never saw the first episode of that.
Of which one?
Fate, Strange Fate. But you've seen Assassin.
Yeah.
You've seen her move.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
And you've seen Saber. Have you seen him in action?
I have not seen Saber at all.
Okay.
Is Saber? You want to know who would win between Assassin and Saber?
Nah.
Oh,
I was gonna say. So you don't even know what Saber looks like, but we can. Aren't they similar in strength in all the installments? They're similar in strength.
They say they're similar in strength, but it looks like Saber. People favor Saber over Assassin.
But they're all sabers are strong, right? All of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could still use Saber in this one.
Yeah.
You can like estimate the strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So Assassin versus, I don't remember her name, but the girl, the cleaver from ReZero. You know what I'm talking about?
The Cleaver. Are you talking about one of the twins?
The scary looking girl
the
that
Bow
was,
Hunter?
yeah, Bow Hunter. Assassin or the Bow Hunter.
Ooh. The Bow Hunter is quick on her feet.
Based on what I've seen, I'm going. Assassin got some magical powers though. I don't know if the Bow Hunter has magic powers. She's just
Bow Hunter
fast.
doesn't have magic. She's just fast and dangerous. and smart.
And dangerous. I might still give the slight edge to Bao extreme diff.
That's what I was thinking. Because unless the verse is different in speeds, would I have to give it to the Bow Hunter. But if the Fate Stay universe says Assassin is way faster because of what we see, then I'll give it to the Assassin. But for now, I think it's the Bow Hunter.
I just think the Bow Hunter is more conniving. Her battle IQ is just a little bit more. I did see the Assassin get caught off guard a little bit in that second episode. But I very rarely see the Bow Hunter get caught off guard. You want me to ask ChatGPT?
Yeah.
I forgot to add anime.
I'm going to go ahead and go with Assassin.
Okay.
I'm going to give Assassin the thousands of years of survival. Well, not survival, of battle IQ.
Okay. Assassin has the edge in speed and reactions. Assassin also has the edge in durability and healing. Assassin has the edge in killing power. Assassin has the edge in skill and battle IQ.
I'm hearing a lot of...
Okay, so Assassin wins low to mid diff.
Oh wow. That's why I said I'd have to think about the universe difference, because so far what I've been hearing is the Fate Stay universe is unparalleled to a lot of other universes and animes.
Yeah, that was some bias there. Elsa's just a human, so there's really not much. They said the speed gap is too big. That's a big reason she loses. But I do have another one.
All right.
Saber versus Reinhardt from ReZero. I'm giving it to Reinhardt.
It's Reinhardt.
You think so?
Well, they say Saber's a god, but Reinhardt can't die. I'm gonna give it to Saber, even though I know Reinhardt can't die. But let's see what ChatGPT says.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving it to Reinhardt. Bro's so strong. He can't pull out his sword unless you're a worthy opponent. Versus Reinhardt ReZero. Anime only. Speed, edge to Reinhardt. Strength and power, Reinhardt. Durability, defense, Reinhardt. Killing power, Reinhardt.
Oh, wow.
Battle presence, Reinhardt. Final verdict, Reinhardt wins low diff.
Did you use Saber from Fate Stay Straight?
I used Fate. I typed in Fate Stay Fake.
Okay. Try the strongest Saber in Fate Stay series.
I was gonna say strongest version of Saber. Strongest version of Saber versus Reinhardt.
That's the version I was thinking versus Reinhardt.
Which version is that?
I was thinking it was the female version.
Oh, she's the strongest?
Yeah, King Arthur.
Reinhardt wins. Inevitability difference.
Hey, that's all we needed to know. I wanted to give it to them, but now I'm thinking the universe in ReZero must be OP.
Nah, it's just him. It's him. He's not optimized to fight Saber. He's optimized to never lose.
Now I'm gonna have to find a character for him.
Okay.
So my fight was Deku versus Naruto, who fought Pain.
Sage mode. He gets the Nine Tails too if he goes berserk.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Which is like 6 tails.
He can go up to Nine Tails, but he loses himself.
But he can't because his father's gonna stop him.
Yeah, yeah.
So he can go up to 6, maybe 8. But he can basically go up to 8.
What you thinking?
Deku, final version Deku?
Yeah.
Against this Naruto?
Yeah. Deku has danger sense. He has Fajin that multiplies his punches and danger. But Sage Mode also is a version of danger sense. We're going to say Deku has chakra. We're going to just say this is, they're both the same. We're not going to use none of that extra bullshit. Just
yeah, Deku wins pretty easily.
You think so?
Yeah. Against not even he doesn't even have.
Let's ask Chat GPT right now because I think my boy Naruto wins, which is why I even took it easy.
So this is basically Sage Mode Naruto.
Yeah, Sage Mode Naruto
versus final anime version Deku. This is not fair.
Let's find out. But make sure you put the Naruto Sage Mode Naruto who fought Pain, because we don't want him to.
Who fought Pain versus Deku? Who fought Shigaraki last season? It's got to be Deku. Otherwise, GBT. Speed. Edge Naruto. Strength and power. Edge Tai. Yeah, right. Durability and stamina. Edge Naruto.
Hey, it's freezing.
Battle IQ. Edge Naruto.
Oh no.
Final verdict. Sage Mode Naruto wins. Mid-diff.
Let's go. My boy Naruto is a monster.
Faster reaction, smarter in combat flow, more sustainable over time. This is bullshit.
Hey, Naruto is one of my favorite characters, man. He's disgusting. He's a great fighter. Great. Does that mean Might Guy beats All Might?
Wait a second. So I typed in Deku and his 7 quirks, and ChatGPT was like, "Oh, you mean Deku with all his toys unlocked?" So with that, the speed goes to Deku. Gear shift plus Fajin. Deku, the awareness and control, Deku. Power, Deku. Durability and stamina, Naruto. Final verdict, with all 7 quirks, Deku wins high diff.
So that means
Base Deku loses.
KCM2 Naruto beats Deku.
7 quirk, we can do that. 7 quirk Deku versus KCM1 Naruto.
Do KCM2. Or, it don't matter. It don't matter which one you bet.
I don't even know what the difference is.
I don't either.
I think 2 is more stable or something. Anime only, peak shown versions. Speed. Naruto. Power and scale. Edge Naruto. Durability and healing, Naruto. Awareness and control, Naruto. Versatility, Naruto. Final verdict, KCM2 Naruto wins mid-diff.
Okay. I can live with that.
Me too. At least he beats Pain Naruto.
That would have had you bothered for a minute.
A little bit. I mean, he's literally the strongest hero in the universe. In that universe. Way stronger than Prime All Might.
They say that, but I don't know. Prime
With his
All
quirks?
Might feats.
With his quirks?
Prime, yeah, with his quirks, but Prime All Might feats show different than how Deku was fighting.
Base All Might and base Deku, yeah. Base All Might's fucking up Deku. But with all the other quirks,
Let's type that into ChatGPT. Ask him. Ask Prime Deku versus Prime All Might, considering all the feats that were mentioned that All Might done. Even the feats that All Might has mentioned himself. They're insane feats.
are you talking about the one where he was fighting Namu and said, "Oh, it took 300 punches. In my prime would it took 5"?
That one, the one where he jumped across he jumped from Tokyo to another settlement, and he was weak. In his prime, he could have got there in seconds, which means his speed was faster.
Speed, Deku,
I guess.
raw power, Tai, durability and stamina, Deku, battle IQ and versatility, Deku, Prime Deku wins, high diff. Deku's faster, smarter, more versatile, built to surpass him. And that makes sense.
I'll just live with the fact that he was fighting monsters that were hard. He was fighting Shigaraki, who was harder than All For One.
Yeah, Deku?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he should be able to beat All Might.
Even though he would have lost to Shigaraki. Would he have lost if he didn't lose his quirks?
Who? All Might?
Deku.
Oh.
I feel like Shigaraki was going to win until he started taking Deku's quirks, and then the quirks were messing with Shigaraki from the inside out. But if he didn't have his quirks, would Shigaraki have won?
If he didn't have his perks. I don't know what you're asking, but Deku was on the verge of losing. If that fight kept on.
That's what I was asking. Would Shigaraki have beat Deku if he didn't take any of his quirks?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in agreement on that.
I'm going to just say yeah. That's it for the podcast. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Other than check out the new animes. There's lots of animes this winter that's coming out. Have you seen the Darwin incident yet?
What do you mean yet?
You seen it?
What do you mean yet? I never said I was watching it.
I know you didn't say you was watching it, but I'm saying, have you even gave it a try?
How many episodes have you seen?
3.
They're good? All good?
Pretty good. All entertaining.
I'll give it a shot. But I'm not. I'll let you know if I don't like it.
Understandable.
I'm gonna check out Trigun as well. Stargaze. I'm gonna check that out this week. That's all I got.
That's all I got as well.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your host, Pennywise TV.
Your co-host, Unknown Skills.
And we are out.